DHS, they've been able to go out, do a concerted effort, door knocking, finding these children. It's wonderful news.
Now we have a Fox News alert. The Supreme Court just cleared the way for Trump to deport illegals even faster. The High Court ruled that Trump can use the Alien Enemies Act to send Venezuelan gangbangers to a mega prison in El Salvador. This is a huge ruling in Trump's favor and a major win for the country. After, as you know, D.C. Judge James Boasberg ordered a stop to the deportations. So this is pretty significant. These deportations, Caroline, can keep going.
This is a massive legal victory, Jesse, a massive victory for law and order and for our constitutional republic and the sovereignty of the United States of America. We called on the Supreme Court to rein in these activist judges like Judge Boasberg, who was completely out of line in trying to say that the president didn't have the executive authority to deport foreign terrorists off of our soil. We have always maintained the position at the White House that the president was well within his constitutional authority to do so. And this decision proves that President Trump and our administration have always been right from the beginning. He will continue to utilize the Alien Enemies Act to remove foreign terrorists and Tren de Aragua members, vicious gang members from American communities. And because of this ruling, the United States of America is a much safer place. Our team will get to work tomorrow to deport these heinous, violent foreign terrorists from our neighborhoods.
And you had another couple critical wins in the court with regard to DOJ. Tell us about those. That seems to be making progress.
Yes, absolutely. There have been many wins that the mainstream media has failed to cover, particularly over the weekend. The Supreme Court also ruled that the president does, in fact, have the authority over federal funding, that he can dictate what funds can go out the door and what can't, so long as they are part of the executive branch. So we have always, again, maintained that every executive order the president has signed, every executive action that he has taken has been well within his executive authority. And DOJ is doing a tremendous job at cutting back at the waste and the fraud and the abuse that have been ripping off American taxpayers, that have not been aligned with our interests here in our country. So we're going to continue the president's agenda. Again, he's well within his constitutional authority, and it's great to see the Supreme Court reining in these activist judges who are wearing robes but are acting as judicial activists, not as real judges and real arbiters of the law.
All right. Lawyers wrong. I can't believe a lawyer would ever be wrong. It just amazes me. They think they're always right. I guess not this time. Sorry, Boasberg. We love you, but we're sorry. Caroline.
But today I want to announce something for the first time that we are working on and are being close to launching, is a powerful new tool that we're building specifically for our increased connectivity from here to state and local law enforcement and other first responders. The goal of this really is to increase our coordination and to get information into the hands of those of you who are on the ground, get information to the hands of our screening and vetting teams faster. We are close to being able to release an unclassified mobile app that will allow you, men and women of law enforcement, who are doing the hard work on the ground, working the streets, working in the field every day, to send information directly to us, to provide us with tips, to provide us that real-time, your real-time picture of the threat environment, so that it feeds into the national picture that we are integrating across the interagency here. Likewise, our National Counterterrorism Ops Center will be able to push unclassified information from across the federal enterprise out to our law enforcement partners through this app that'll make it easily accessible to those working in every town and city across the country. But today I want to announce something for the
They all come in, they were caravanning there, cars bumper to bumper, all of them, the 9 we indicted, all caravanning together. They storm in that church from all directions, start screaming, chants in unison, horrible chants. One man screams, "This ain't the house of God, this is the house of the devil." A little girl later recounted that she thought her mom and dad were going to be killed. Parents were blocked from getting upstairs to get their children out of Sunday school. Some of the lucky women ran out the side door, falling on the ice, legs up in the air. One woman hurt her arm so badly she had to go to the hospital. Parishioners were blocked from exiting the church. Don Lemon, on video, blocked one of them, screaming, yelling at the pastor. That's illegal in this country. When we say God bless America, we mean it. We're going to protect America. And if you do that in any house of worship in this country, we're going to find you, we're going to indict you, and I'm going to prosecute you. They all come in.
I know the stories in New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and I know them because I was there. I was on the ground with ICE. I was embedded with those agents at the time. So I have first draft historian knowledge of what actually took place, and then watched what was reported on the news. I'm looking at it like, this is 2 different stories.
2 different movies.
Seriously, and it's not a matter of a political bent, it's a factual situation. I know I'm there and I've seen a 150-page, I'm making that number up, I mean, it's like a thick thing, it might have been 70 pages, thick file on a targeted individual with a criminal history, with ugly convictions, and a targeted operation to go in and extract this individual, and then it gets reported as sweeping neighborhoods and just taking anybody with a tan.
Right.
And I'm like, come on, that's just absolutely not what took place. And I see what happened in Los Angeles, and I know that this was primarily an IRS action, and there were illegal immigrants that were involved when this company was raided for tariff violations and IRS actions and all sorts of things, completely reported differently. And I'm thinking, this is like it's written by activists, not
The added problem is this problem of surrogacy.
So you have these companies in China that get wealthy, members of the CCP businessmen to hire American women to be surrogates to carry their children for them. So you'll have a Chinese billionaire who will pay an American woman $50,000 to be injected with their sperm, carry the child. The child is born. Then the child is picked up, oftentimes not by the parents, picked up by a third party and then returned back to China. We don't know how widespread this is, but the Wall Street Journal just 3 or 4 weeks ago had a front page story, Liz, about one man, a Chinese billionaire close to the CCP, who has over 100 children.
Are those
that
American
are US
citizen
citizens.
children?
Yeah, 100 children born this way. And because they're born in the U.S. and the birth mother is an American citizen, the child is automatically granted citizenship. We did a little research, Liz. We found just in Southern California, 107 Chinese-owned surrogacy companies. So we don't know the scale of it, but that's an additional problem in this space.
To our people, they will have to suffer. I'm sorry. If they start spitting in people's faces, punching our people, punching our soldiers, our patriots, they will get taken care of in at least an equal way. They're not going to do that. Like you see it, the way they treat our people. And I said, you're allowed. If somebody does that, you can do something back. You're not going to stand there and take it. If somebody spits in your face, that will not be a pleasant thing for the person that spits. We're not letting people spit in our soldiers' face as they stand at attention, and they're not allowed to do anything. If they throw bricks at a car, at one of our vehicles, that are very expensive vehicles, they're going to be met with very, very serious force.
They broke into everybody. All these fucking windows. Every single fucking window. Are you fucking kidding me? They broke into everybody. All these fucking windows. Every single fucking window. Are you fucking kidding me?